Alright guys, I'm back to another Dokkan Battle video. So, the Christmas banner, or the Frosty Miracle banner, is now in the game. And you might be wondering if you should be summoning on this banner, especially if you're a free-to-play player, or somebody who doesn't have the Anniversary LRs, or even Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And I'll just be straight up, no. uh, they give you discounts at the start, and you can do 3 multis, and then the 4th one is free. And the first 3 multis are 40 stones. They also give you 20 tickets as of the time of recording this. And those tickets can also be used on this banner as well. But other than the tickets and other than the discounts, I really just cannot recommend. Even the discounts is like a very iffy spot on my end. Because it's just like, there's so much bad in this banner. If we go ahead and scroll down here, we could see unusable, 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 unusable. Can get some use, like Gogeta can get some use for sure. Unusable until the EZAs, same answer, same answer. It's probably same answer. Good, 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 good. Right? So, well, except for him, he's kind of bad. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people who are decent, and the rest of the banner is bad. And there's 18 units on here. There's 18 featured units on here. It's just not a banner that's worth it. If we look at like some of these units as well, and we go ahead and just see, you know, well, wish it would show the LR, but just kind of look at it here. Okay, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, definitely a top 10 LR. Like I don't think that's a very hot take, I would say. I do think that he is definitely a top 10 LR, for sure. With the new Omega stage that is probably going to be coming out next year, this guy is very dominant in that stage for sure. He's a powerful slot 1 option once he is transformed, and you can get out Super Saiyan 4 full power. He's just like the best probably slot 1 unit in the game once he is like this. Because he gets the guard, he gets the heal, he gets the damage reduction down here, he gets the damage reduction over here, gets lots and lots of defense here, he gets defense from doing his 18 key, he gets defense from doing his 12 key, he auto crits, like he just does so much, right? And then we go over to GT Duo. GT Duo is doing lots of additional attacks, same thing as Z Duo. They're kind of similar in kits, but obviously GT Duo is better because they get damage reduction, and then Z Duo gets the critical chance, of course. And then obviously the spirit bombs on both sides is very, very powerful, of course. But even still, like I said, you're trying to get a needle in a haystack. Because, oh yeah, and then I forgot to pull them up, but Vegeta and Trunks is also a very dominant slot 1 option even after all of this time. They are aging out just a little bit for the first couple of hits, but I do think that they, once you get dupes in them, they're definitely pretty good, I would say. But yeah, like, the problem with this banner is that if we go, if we, here, well, you can just pull it up real quick. If we go ahead and look at something like a new Dokkan Fest banner, so let's go to something like, we'll just go into Super 17. Android 21. We'll go into the Android 21 banner, right? For example, this are all units that are either good right now or could be good later, right? Like, even if it's years down the line, like Android 17 and 18 could easy A. All of these guys can easy A, but they're still powerful options. Sure, he just released, but he still has the potential to be good. Both now and later. Kale, same answer. And then both of these units are obviously really good, right? If we go ahead and look at this banner, half of this list is already easy-a'd, so whatever you get right now is just completely usable until the end of time. It's just not a good banner. It's terrible. It's very, very bad. It's a very, very bait banner, and one that I just cannot recommend at all. Especially if we look at banners that are going to be coming out as well. Here, we can just pull this up while I talk about it too. There's so much that we have to save up for. Saiyan Day, of course. Wow, this is like super old. It's probably like probably 100. I assume. Well, I'll just keep scrolling in the meantime, until I can find it. So, like I was saying, there's so much banners that are going to be coming out in the future that we have to save up for. That summoning on something like this is definitely not worth it, especially when this is going to be coming back as well. The New Year's banner is going to be coming out in literally like 6 days, 7 days. My bad, 7 days, and I have no doubt in my mind that they're just going to be straight up upgrading this. I could probably see it being like a super class, extreme class category leader, guaranteed, and then just the LR, same thing here, and then category leader. Maybe they might even just like switch it, honestly, to just being like 2 category leaders, like 200%, one like an older 200%, and then one of just the newer ones. And if we go ahead and look at when the stop period is, we could see that they always do it during Saiyan Day. Well, I guess a little bit after Saiyan Day. It's like the celebration right before anniversary. My bad. So Captain Ginyu would be the Dokkan Fest that came out before anniversary, right? And then Raditz as well. When you look at it like that, and we put these same Dokkan Fest in the same timeline of what's coming out right now, we have Physical God Goku, we have Tech World Tournament Goku, we have Intima Junior, right? Like all of those Dokkan Fests that are pretty good, right? We got basically units that are still like top 3 in the game. I don't even think that's undeniable. The top 3 TURs in the game right now are the units that are going to be on this banner. Sure, they've returned a couple of times, but that doesn't mean that you can't like use a couple copies if you don't have them, especially when it's guaranteed. It's 200 stones and you get all of these units. So it's like this value of the step up sales, or the step up summons, compared to just this is the value of that compared to this is just it can't even be compared. And then if we go ahead and look at the LRs, right? Because that's also another big point is, well, I wish that it would actually just show the steps. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna go look them up real quick. I'm an idiot and was just recording the 2022 version. But yeah, we're back with the 2023 version. If we look at some of these units, right? The super class, extreme class, leader guaranteed, all of this is just going to be updated, right? Like even some of these options are still pretty powerful. Physical feature Gohan still has moments where he could be pretty good. We scroll down here, we can see that this is the 10 LRs that we could receive. I do like how that they're making it where it's like a limited amount of options rather than having it where it's like super random, because Broly at the time was decent, and this was his literal first returning banner, right? What else was there? Oh yeah, Intima Junior is gonna come back too, so we just replace this with Physical God Goku. Again, Tech World Tournament Goku is gonna be right here, and where Junior is gonna be right here. You know, like just literally swap out some of these options, and it's so obvious that this is gonna be one of the best banners. Scroll down, guess who this slot is gonna be filled by? Bulma. So not only do you have the chance to get a usable unit here, right? You also have the chance to get a usable unit here and a usable unit here. Just, well, I guess not as much as this step. I guess this is kind of a worthless step, if I'm being honest. A lot of these LRs is just unusable, but it helps your box out, I guess. If we go ahead and look at like basically every step but step 2, it's gonna have such high potential to be good. Tech World Tournament Gohan Tech Ultimate Gohan still has his uses, and I've still seen some people use PyCon still, because his Ghost Usher effect is still good. We could probably also see like 17 and 18 being on that side too. Who knows, like I was talking about earlier, if we're just gonna have extreme class 200%, super class 200% leaders, right? Like that could be a pretty powerful step, or a different change I could see. But yeah, like I was saying, this step is obviously gonna be really good. A lot of the LRs from this year have been very hit or miss. We've seen some good options like Bulma, but then, you know, we've seen options like Int Goku, right? But even still, just the chance of getting that when it's a guaranteed thing, it's not even like you have to chase it, right? Either you get it or you don't, and it's not like 200 stones is a lot, but for the value that you're getting with these 200 stones, you're getting 5 guaranteed things with 200 stones, and a lot of it has a chance of being good, right? Like I was saying, Physical God Goku, Tech World Tournament Goku, my Junior is all going to be on this banner. Bulma's going to be on this banner. I don't even know what other units could be. Who knows if they're even going to do Dokkan Fest LRs. Like if they bring back Piccolo Jr. and Physical Ultimate Gohan units like that, it could definitely be such higher value. Maybe Physical Kid Goku. I think Physical Kid Goku could return. The Gammas could return. Bardock unfortunately is going to return. Yamcha could return. He still gets some uses out. Yeah, this is the and there should be one more Dokkan Fest before the anniversary. Ah, yeah, Super 17. I guess it's going to be on it too. Yeah, it'll be Super 17 and Super Boo. That'll be on the banner because they always cut it off like right. They always cut it off right after Worldwide Down Celebration. It's like the month after. It's basically everything up until anniversary, right? So yeah, like this could be like an insanely good value. I don't really see a lot of people talking about it. The only person who I've seen talk about it is my friend, what's his name? Bartolomeo. I almost forgot. So yeah, Bartolomeo has been like pushing this heavily, and like I said, if you're looking for good options to add to your team, obviously the anniversaries are going to be very, very good. But I think TUR wise, this is going to be like your best bet. I would save those 120 stones, I think it is, and just use it on this instead. Easily. There's no reason why you should be summoning on the Christmas banner if you don't also plan to summon on New Year's. But yeah, that's basically all my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm a person who literally pulled Zido, and I'm telling you not to summon because I know how bad it could be, because there is such high featured units on here. 18 is not a good number. It's just not. You have such a higher chance of getting absolutely blasted, and it's not even guaranteed. You can go watch the summon video that I did. There was, I think it was like 2 rotations where I just didn't pull a single featured unit. I think I only I want to say I did 2 rotations and I only pulled like one or 2 featured units, which is crazy. This is, like I said, this is guaranteed, and I can't stress that fact enough. This has a higher chance of not screwing you over. So I would just wait for the New Year's banner. But yeah, we'll definitely go over the New Year's banner as well, and the should you summons later down the line when it obviously drops. But I'll see you guys for that in a week. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Hope you guys have a happy holidays and Merry Christmas. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.